Today we are embarking on an exciting adventure along the Great River Road as we kick off our brand new series exploring the mighty Mississippi.
In this video, we'll take you through southern Minnesota, showcasing some of the most unique attractions, delicious places to eat, and hidden gems. But this is just the beginning. Over the coming weeks, we'll be bringing you the very best of Minnesota, Iowa, Illinois, and Wisconsin. From scenic state parks and small-town charm to one-of-a-kind restaurants and roadside surprises.
We hope you'll join us each and every week as we uncover the beauty, history, and quirky fun that make the Great River Road one of America's most iconic road trips.
Hey, welcome to our Great River Road trip. We're going to be going right along this, the mighty Mississippi. We'll see where it takes us. Thanks for coming along.
Where's Huck Finn?
So buckle up. This LoveNesters road trip starts now. So we're starting this adventure in Red Wing, Minnesota. This town is known, as far as we know, for two things, pottery and boots. So we're going to check both of those out. We're in the old downtown. We found a neat little walking path. This is in the West End district of Red Wing. Surprised how industrial this town feels. Very much feels like a working town. There's other towns along the Mississippi that feel like vacation destinations. This does not. One of the places that comes to mind when you think of Red Wing is the Red Wing Shoe Company. Founded in 1905, they've been producing high-quality boots and shoes for generations. And if you're like us and love quirky roadside photo ops, you won't want to miss the giant boot on display. It's the world's largest and stands over 16 feet tall. Wow, this boot is huge. Bigger than the one we found at Mall of America.
And it's truly made out of leather.
It's truly made out of leather? How cool is that?
So if you come to Red Wing, you got to go to the Red Wing Shoe Company. Who hasn't heard of Red Wing shoes, right? And when you're at the Red Wing Shoe Company, go to their museum. It all started in 1905. I think those are men's shoes. Ooh.
So the Red Wing Shoe Museum is a free museum, and it probably will take you 15 minutes to get through it, and then you can shop for shoes. So the downstairs level has a clearance section. Jeff is in his happy place.
We're at a Red Wing shoe factory and we're getting measured up for some new Red Wings. Oh, what's your name, young lady?
You wanted women's shoes, right?
Am I supposed to put that little nylon on?
Oh.
Oh no, don't just put them over it.
I don't think that's how it works.
We're here at Red Wing Shoe Factory in Red Wing, Minnesota with one of our sales associates. Thank you.
That fits perfectly.
Thanks for your help.
You're welcome.
Fun fact, she used to be a shoe salesperson. Al Bundy.
If you think pottery is just bowls and vases, think again. The Pottery Museum of Red Wing is a free museum showcasing over 6,000 pieces of beautifully crafted stoneware, dinnerware, art pottery, and folk art. Spanning 13,000 square feet, this museum is so much more than shelves of clay. It's a fascinating look at craftsmanship, design, and a legacy that helped to shape Red Wing. So Red Wing is the only stoneware company that used two colors to mark their churns, jugs, and crocks. It's why they are thought to have made the best stoneware in the world.
So this is a rather big museum. It's bigger than you would think. There are tours available. I don't think we've lucked out to get one. These are some huge, huge crocs. I bet they're worth quite a bit of money. There are people here that seem to be very excited, so they must, if you're a pottery person, this is probably a great place to come and stop. Oh, it's neat to see the dinnerware through the years. My recommendation would be, if you're in Red Wing, stop by this museum. I would try to take a tour. There is a lot here, but unless you're scanning stuff and reading, I don't think you appreciate what you're seeing, and I wish we had been able to take a tour. I think I would have enjoyed it a little more. Yeah, this was the set I liked. It's $120 for one plate.
Fun fact, Lake City, Minnesota is the birthplace of water skiing. 1922, Crazy Ralph Samuelson invented the water skis.
So Lake City, Minnesota is credited with being the birthplace of water skiing. But it's also worth a stop because you are right along the Mississippi River. There's a great play area for the kids. It's really a lovely place to take a break. Only negative, no restrooms. So we are here at the National Eagle Center in Wabasha, Minnesota. We are looking all around town for eagles, and there are no shortage of them. Clearly, this is an eagle town. Right along the Mississippi River in Wabasha, you'll find the National Eagle Center, a must-see stop along the Great River Road. Now outside, you can take a peaceful walk along the riverfront, and if you're lucky, catch a barge heading down the Mississippi. So 1 minute you're going on a road trip and all you got to do is remember your phone and your wallet. The next, you got to remember cheaters and your binoculars. Well, if you're lost, just follow the feet. Step inside and you'll meet their ambassador eagles, birds with permanent injuries that prevent them from returning to the wild. Getting up close to a bald eagle is truly unforgettable. Upstairs, the exhibits explore the eagle's role in American culture, from military insignias to pop culture references, and it's all beautifully done. Okay, fun fact, the largest bald eagle nest ever recorded was in St. Petersburg, Florida. It was 9 feet wide and 20 feet tall. If your timing's right, grab a ticket for one of the live eagle programs. It's a rare chance to learn directly from the experts. All right, so we learned that if it's an inclement weather day, they still have the Eagle Show. You just have to walk across the street to this other program center they've expanded, and you can watch an indoor show. So don't let the weather stop you from coming to take advantage of that. Doesn't cost anything, and I think you wave and you start making the bird go. Don't hurt yourself. Hey!
The first and probably most well-known of the raptor features would have to be the talons. The talons on a bald eagle are massive. They usually average 2 to 3 inches long. It is my absolute pleasure to introduce everyone to Latch. The National Eagle Center's 9-year-old bald eagle ambassador. Oh yeah, you see the fluffy thing on top of there. That looks a lot like rabbit fur, so he's like, ooh. I'm guessing that's a directional mic, if I had to make a guess. He's looking at it like a ball of food. When Latch comes out of his transport crane, he does at least a little bit of flapping. That crane is his version of a car, gets him from A to B. What's the first thing you do when you get out of your car after a good ride?
Stretch.
You do some stretching. Latch will oftentimes do the same. He's just a bit more dramatic about it than you or I are, because his wings are bigger than our arms are.
Is your mouth open?
Thankfully, no.
We're in Wabasha, Minnesota at the National Eagle Center.
This should be on your list of places to explore, and if you are lucky enough to get here when they're doing one of the live eagle demonstrations, only $4, totally worth your time.
Highly recommend the National Eagle Center in Wabasha, Minnesota.
If the name Wabasha sounds familiar, it might be thanks to the classic movie Grumpy Old Men. Although most of the film was actually shot in the Twin Cities, the story is set right here in Wabasha, and the town proudly embraces its Hollywood connection. The most iconic real-life location is Slippery's Bar and Grill, featured in the film and still serving up burgers and river views today. Inside, you'll find photos, memorabilia, and nods to the movie that made this small town a household name.
The famous Slippery Burger. It was really good.
So Slippery's Tavern is a great stop on the Great River Road. You are super close to the Mississippi River, and the food is really good. Lark Toys in Kellogg, Minnesota is one stop you absolutely don't want to miss. With over 20,000 square feet to explore, it's one of the largest family-owned specialty toy stores in the country.
Oh, wow. This really works.
Welcome back to LoveNesters. We are in Kellogg, Minnesota, about to explore the Lark Toy Museum.
This idea came to us from one of our subscribers. We so appreciate the recommendation. This is a really cool place.
Thanks for being here.
Wander through memory lane, where vintage toys from past decades will have you pointing and saying, "I had that," more than once.
All right, well, if any of my sisters are watching, this is like looking in our toy closet here. We had that woman in a shoe and that schoolhouse. Oh, there's Hungry Hungry Hippo, the Operation game. This is truly fun for all ages. It's a memory lane for us old people, but there's some neat things to do for the younger generation as well.
And there's an old-fashioned candy store, a children's bookstore, a restaurant, homemade fudge, and a wide variety of battery-free toys.
This is a great stop. Toys, food, restrooms, what more do you want? So this is a great little place to explore. I would say it's a, 30-minute to an hour stop here. Oh my goodness, they have everything set up where the kids can play, or you can test them out, make sure it's something your grandkids would like. This is a perfect little tea party place.
Please don't get kicked out like you did at the last Toys place.
Wow, they have an incredible selection of puppets.
Please visit our other YouTube channel, Puppet Show Nesters. Hey, get out of here!
Hey, you're missing my puppet show.
Now don't leave without having a look at the hand-carved wooden carousel. Every animal is a true work of art. It's whimsical, magical, and worth the stop all on its own. We loved our time at Lark Toys so much, we made a separate video just about it. You'll find that linked in the description.
This is Winona. If you like river cities, Winona is the place to be.
So Winona is known as Island City. At one time it was kind of an island in Mark Twain's day. This was actually surrounded by water. This is Levy Park in Winona, and this is a nice place to come out and check out the river. I think there's a barge coming through.
In the heart of Winona stands a beautiful basilica, a magnificent Romanesque church designed in the shape of a Greek cross. It's stunning, both inside and out, and its spiritual and architectural importance earned it a spot on the National Register of Historic Places back in 1984. Now, it was elevated to a minor basilica in 2011, and when it's open, it's free to tour. It's a perfect stop on a quiet afternoon or a rainy day. Just a few miles outside of Winona, you'll find one of Minnesota's oldest and most charming landmarks, the Pickwick Mill. Built in the 1850s, this historic grist mill once produced flour for the Civil War. Now, when it's open, you can explore all 6 floors, learn about Minnesota's milling history, and see the original water wheel in action.
There is a primitive restroom available here.
But even if you visit after hours, the grounds are still worth the stop. The mill sits beside a beautiful creek, and right across the road you'll find Lake LaBelle, a favorite spot for trout fishing or simply soaking in the peaceful surroundings.
Thanks for joining us for this great adventure on the southern part of the Minnesota Great River Road.
We hope you'll join us in the next video when we head into Iowa and explore all the things to do on that Great River Road.
Whoa, thanks for being here.